So tell me, do you know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So what did you expect coming here? Were you perhaps craving something? A taste of chaos? Well, if that's what you've come for, then please sit back, relax, and listen as chaos erupts.
You guys want to take a second to introduce yourselves? You'll know each other going into the tavern, so this would be expected if you want to talk about it.
Hello, I'm Tia Shortstride, or Oof.
Are you a gnome?
I am actually a halfling.
Describe Oof.
She's 4 feet tall. She normally wears her hair in like either twin braids, like twin braids down, or like just like a ponytail braid. And for the most part, she's timid. Not so much the fact that she can't like handle herself in a fight. It's more the fact she doesn't like really want to fight people. Like she's just kind of like
She's a nun.
Yeah. So like she'd rather be friends with people.
One is Kaiman Pashti. That translates roughly to horny bastard in Finnish.
Horny bastard?
Kaiman Pashti. That's what it means.
That doesn't mean you're horny.
I have horns. I am horned. He's
Horned.
I am a male tiefling warlock. My eyes are silver. I stand at 6'2" except for my horns, which go up an additional 8 inches. So technically, if you were to measure me, I am 6'10". My hair is jet black and slicked back between my horns. My skin is a muted red-black like mottled mix, and I weigh about 256 pounds. I wear a leather cuirass and a light white top that is a little billowy, and then fitted maroon pants. Titus?
I am a 7 foot 5 inch tall Goliath. Males have no hair. I'm green. I'm gray skinned. I'm an acolyte who just goes to temple as paladin. And I'm a paladin under the sect of the Sky Emperor of the Mountain. The Sky Emperor is all creation. Seek to eradicate all heresy against my religion, and anyone who says otherwise are heretics and are to be extinguished.
Basically, Oof was part of a convent which got destroyed. She was displaced, ended up at his temple. Titus took Oof under his wing and was like, you're so cute, adorable, I'm going to take care of you. Then I showed up, and part of my charlatan backstory is I have a false identity. And so I showed up at the temple, and I was like, hey, brother. And Titus was like, these documents are in order, but you seem mighty suspicious. And then I cornered Oof in a hallway because she was starting to suspect me. And I was like, you know what's going on? And she was like, yes. And I was like, you gonna tell anybody? And she was like, why? And she was like, you. And I was like, you've got a good point. We're friends. And then Titus was like, I'm starting to be suspicious. I'm gonna fight you. And then Oof was like, no, Titus.
Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Alright, so I already mentioned we're in kind of like a medieval Greece setting. We're in a city named Redlodge. It's a fairly bustling
What's
city.
it called?
Redlodge.
Redlodge, got it.
Fairly bustling city. It's divided in half by like a river in the middle with like one of those giant overarching bridges that allows like ships to go back and forth underneath them.
Just one bridge?
Just one.
Okay.
The river's about, I would say, about 6 miles across.
That's a big fuck.
It's a big river with a very large bridge. Giant city. Pretty bustling. It's known for its artists and writers. It's a very hip city. You can see ships being loaded with artistic works to be sold places. Pretty like up and coming, you know.
So perfect place to win or lose a bet or two.
Actually, your guys are gonna go to a tavern because it's poker night and you have a bet with the truth. I need everybody to make a deception check.
That is going to be a 17 for me.
17 total?
Yep.
Okay.
Deception?
Yes, deception.
I am a 13.
That's a one.
That's a slat. That's a single one. Yep.
Okay.
Off to a
Great start!
Lifting the veil for a second, your guys' standard bet, I was just gonna go two gold pieces, right? I was gonna make you guys bet 2 gold pieces and you were going to basically get 4 if you won. You 2 won, but he just ruined it for all of you.
Fuck! God damn it, Oof.
Yeah. You're in it together. So,
Learn your poker face. What have I told you?
the troop that you're playing poker against gives you 1 redeeming chance to keep your gold pieces.
Attack first, steal later?
Are they heretics?
Yeah, true to the ways.
Alright, the troop will give you a redeeming chance. You can save yourselves. But the argument is that you need to successfully have a fake argument because they're acting theater troupe just holding a poker night here in the tavern. It's like a local bar thing. You need to successfully have a fake argument. You can pick who is who between architects and an owner of a theoretical cheese factory. The architects are arguing with the owner because the owner wants it to be made out of literal cheese.
Obviously, I'm the owner.
You guys can pick, but you have 2 minutes to settle an argument.
So we need an architect and owner.
Two architects and an owner. I want it to be made out of cheese.
And we're playing as those characters right now.
Yeah, so theoretically you're just having a fake argument. And the troupe will judge your performance basically based off of this roleplay segment. So one of you needs to be the owner of the cheese factory arguing with the architects that he's paying to build said cheese factory.
This is not a problem. I have told you guys how many times I want the archways to be Gouda. The walls are going to be made out of cheddar, mild. The ceiling itself, cheddar, sharp. I want someone to look at the roof and I want them to think, what a sharp building. How difficult is that to understand?
I think one of the bigger problems with it is that it's made out of cheese, sir, and it's not going to hold up its shape very well, especially in the sun. It's going to become quite, runny.
Who doesn't want to walk into the ooey gooey goodness of a cheesy cathedral? You, as a cleric, of all people, should understand that.
Well,
I'm sorry, but the materials you've given us are only blue cheese and Limburger. Unless you want someone to walk into a giant stink factory.
The blue cheese is simply the floor. Like I said, Gouda for the archways, mild cheddar for the walls, and sharp cheddar for the roof.
We don't have mild cheddars. We don't have sharp cheese. All you gave us is Limburger.
Because first we must build the foundation. We build the foundation with the blue cheese, tables, chairs out of Limburg, and then we'll move on to the archways of Gouda, the walls of mild, and the ceilings of sharp cheddar.
So you want moldy floors.
Then why here did you say you wanted cottage cheese for the floors?
I wouldn't worry about that.
I think I should be worried about that.
Who told you to take notes?
You did?
We're your architects.
Belay that order. Listen to what I'm saying in the moment. What have I told you? Don't live in the past, live in the present.
Live in the present, not in the past.
And in the present, I want floors of blue cheese with corrugated stripes going through them. Archways of Gouda.
Middle of that sentence, you hear a large earthquake hitting, causing many buildings to instantly crumble and be torn apart. A volcano is erupting next to the city, and there's not enough time to save everyone. What do you want to do during the earthquake?
How far are we from the volcano?
It's across the river. But there are many people on the other side of the river. About the city. You guys are inside the tavern.
There's an earthquake? Yes. We'll go outside the tavern.
Go outside and see how I can save anybody, and then try to convert them to my religion.
I'll take a mug of ale and head out the tavern.
Can I actually? While you have it in your hand, like I forgot my ale. Oof's just gonna be like grabbing on you, like, hey man, we have to go. Come on.
Much worse. The building is about to collapse around you.
Well, I'm headed out with my ale, oof, and toe.
Make a dex check.
Oh fuck.
Wait.
I was already out.
1 second. Let
You
me.
left immediately?
Actually, no. I'll see him going. No, I guess
If Oof is attached to your leg, then just you need to make a dex.
No. That was when I was trying to pull him. When he turned it was me pushing him out the door.
Okay. Well, then you also need to make a dex check.
Okay.
I'll need to make a check.
But you don't need to make a dex check because you left immediately. They only need to make a dex check because they waited past the 3/4 mark.
Oh, it's gonna be a 17.
Okay.
Don't fuck this up, Oof.
That's a 6 total.
Oof, duh.
Okay. Oof, with her last push, pushes you out the door and you escape getting hit in the head with a little rock. She manages to make it out, but does take 2 points, or well, let me roll for it, I guess. Oh no.
Is that 6?
6 points
Okay.
of damage by getting hit by Fallen Rebel.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
It's pretty bad.
I tried.
She's still got 4 HP.
All right. Magma is overflowing. There is enough magma, and it is spreading high enough in the air that it can get to you guys on the other side of the river. You guys need to either leave the city or rescue it, or you need to basically leave the city without getting harmed. There will be many citizens trapped if you just leave right now.
Are there any carriages around us? Any?
No, everybody's fleeing rapidly. There's not really a whole lot of order here.
Is it
Okay, tight ass. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, "Oh, we should save all the people that are gonna die on the other side of the river."
Yes.
Let me offer a counter argument. We're gonna die if we try to save the people on the other side of the river.
Then it is the will of the Sky Emperor.
Well, oof, I guess it's just you and me.
All right.
What's Titus yelling about?
I would like to pick up Oof and start following the fleeing citizens.
All right. The streets are a mess of hazy rubble, dust, and black smoke. Lava is flowing into the streets, and buildings are crumbling around you. I need you to make 2 more dex checks.
I'm assuming I got something else to do then.
If you would like, you can go towards the other side of the city and start trying to rescue people, or you can follow them.
2 dex checks?
2.
That's a 12. That's a 1.
You're trapped under a building now. With Oof, because you grabbed Oof. Oof does not take damage because you shield her with her body, and I'm being kind.
Hey, Titus, you remember you're like, we should save people?
I'm assuming that's a
Roll
perception.
perception.
Yeah. I ain't seeing shit right now.
While he's doing that, can I really
actually-
quickly cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yes, you can.
Actually, I got a 12.
You're at 12? Yeah, okay.
Despite my -2.
Alright, you see the building, trap them. You can choose what you want to do.
So the lava's coming in and there's citizens.
There's now lava in the streets. I know it's unrealistic, but there's lava in the streets around you, coming towards you. Everything's crazy. People are running. You can see them underneath the building.
I cast and I cure myself for 6 points.
6? Cool.
So back up to 10.
Nice.
I would like to rescue people as I make my way towards these
How intent are you on rescuing those other people before you rescue them? The lava, for the record, every 10 seconds it's getting 10 feet closer to you. It's very fast.
two. Rescue what I can. Rescue who I can, and that's it.
Like rescue easy targets, but leave the rest?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, make a strength check to pull them out of the rebel when you get there.
Okay.
For the record, the lava is about 80 to 100 feet behind you.
Okay. Rescuing.
Lava moves pretty slow.
I
I
think
got
10 feet a second.
strength. I got 24.
Okay.
Just
so
rips the building off you guys.
successfully pull them out. They are not harmed. Oh, I forgot to roll your damage for getting landed underneath the damage the building. Only 2. We'll go off on the easy end here.
As
Alright.
I rescue people, it's like coming to you guys and just grab the building that's on you and just huck it. Just
Yeah, you're
As he pulls the rubble off of us and I'm kind of like standing up brushing myself off, I just want to like look down at Oof and be like, how you feeling there? How you doing?
If she's gonna kind of sit up on her butt and just be like, I'm okay. Are you okay, Kyron?
Less talk, more running.
Yeah.
And just pick up both of you guys by the collar
would
and
not
start.
stop to talk in this situation, but okay.
More walk, less talk.
All right, somebody's shouting for help on the other side of the wall. So if like you're running along like a corridor building, someone that you just picked them up on, you can hear somebody shouting for help on the other side, like to the left. So if you picked them up on the right side, in the building directly across, you can hear somebody shouting for help.
Feminine or male?
You can't tell
Drop them both, smash the wall down.
if you want.
Would that be an insight to figure that out, or what would it be?
You can roll perception, and we'll go from there. We'll see if he hears the voice actually.
Perception is going to be a 15.
All right. Do the rest of you also want to roll perception, or do you want to take for granted that you just hear a voice and you don't care?
I heard a voice and I want to break down the wall to rescue.
Okay. Roll another insight check then. We'll see if you can hear it.
Insight?
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Okay. You can tell that it is an adult voice, but you still cannot tell the gender.
I gotta say, I'm not that interested. What was it you said, tight ass? Less talk, more walk.
Let's talk more.
Let's go.
But you want to go help?
Drop them off, walk.
Okay.
Well, oof, it's me and you again.
All right.
Titus, be careful.
So I'm gonna have you guys roll dex checks again because the buildings are still crumbling.
God fucking damn it.
We'll just with you for a second. You get to the door of the building that somebody's trapped inside of, and the door is locked. What do you do?
Smash the door open.
All right. Roll the hit.
I have a warhammer, so do I use that?
If that's what you're using to smash it open.
26.
Perfect. All right. The door is open.
Cool. Where's the person?
Once you've opened the door, you see that there's a fallen pillow that also needs to be moved before you can get through.
Yeet the pillar.
All right, roll athletics for the record.
Athletics?
Yes.
11.
Barely.
I have a +7 to my athletics and I got 4.
The check was 10. All right, the pillar is moved. You can get through to the other side of the door through the pillar. A sinkhole is formed, and the person seems to be down through there.
How far is the sinkhole?
20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah. Will collapse if you step into it.
Will collapse if I step into it?
Yes.
Try to reach down and tell him to jump for it.
How far are you getting to or how close are you getting to the hole?
As far as my arm can reach, so half my height. As a giant, that's almost 4 feet length of arm.
Are you like kneeling down to try and help them, or are you...
Like, my chest's on the edge and my arm is as far down as I can reach.
Are you holding on to anything on the ground floor?
Well, I'm assuming like it's on the edge, so my arm is like braced up on the edge.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to reach you. You can go down there though.
Oh, I got a blanket. So, take one end of my blanket, hold it in my hands.
How are you doing that? Are you like getting it out? Or are you rolling around on the floor? Like, what are you doing?
Grab a blanket from my backpack, and just like grab one end of it and use it as like reach as far as possible. Assuming they're like adult, I'm assuming like 5, 7.
How far away are myself and Oof?
Because we're right outside, aren't we? Because he
you
ran
would've-
in.
Yeah, this probably would have taken more than like a minute, so you probably would have done another 2 dex checks at that point and continued to move. But I would say no more than 60, we'll go like 40 feet.
Oh, I thought we were like still outside. I didn't know that we
He
were
said he
actually-
wanted to leave, so if you guys left at the same time, but
Well, I also I would say to Oof, oh, I guess it's just you and me, but if he went into the building, we would definitely stay away from the lava, but at least wait for tight ass.
you'd wait for it?
Yeah, and I would say that Oof probably wasn't gonna leave. She's probably just like, but Kaiman, Titus.
Okay,
and all that
do you
stuff.
guys want to follow him in, or
Yes.
do you want to...
Oof's gonna run
I
out.
don't want to follow him in. However, I would like to cast unseen. You're trying to rescue the person in the sinkhole.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cast Unseen Servant to help that individual out of the sinkhole. Unseen Servant. This spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends. The servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. AC
Okay.
10, 1 hit point, strength of 2, and it can't attack. It drops 0 point. If it drops to 0 hit points, the spell ends. Once on each of your turns as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet and interact with an object. The servant can perform simple tasks that a human servant could do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, etc., etc., etc. So basically, I'm going to command it to fetch whatever humanoid is in the hole.
Okay, but you don't know it's in a hole. You're outside the building. But you don't know that what he's in there for. And I don't think you can get specific enough for me to allow you to do that.
Alright, never mind.
Okay. I was like, without you also being in the room, I don't think I can let you get specific enough to
Cool.
send an unseen servant in there to give them
In that case, I will hang out outside the house and continue to prompt them like, hey, lava!
Oof's gonna run in and just be like, Titus, can you get them?
Well,
Are you running into the room that he's in?
Yeah.
Make a dex check.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck these dice.
That's a 19.
Okay, alright. Alright, so you notice the crumbling floor in time and don't step too far forward and don't crumble the whole floor.
Alright, because I'm running up behind him, right?
Yes, so you would see him on the ground, but the theory was if you run into the edge of the hole, like, can you get them? If you get too close to the edge, which is why I'm kind of wary about where you are, the hole crumbles.
So basically,
So
my question
I'm
is,
kind of on the fence about what to do with you right now.
I'm just gonna yell through the door. Hey guys! I'm resisting the fire! I'm not sure how that applies to lava.
I'm not partially a heat eater. I prefer cold.
it's
Someone hurry the fuck up!
Trying.
Titus, can you lower me down to them?
Alright, the building collapses, and you guys are in the sinkhole.
The same
I'm outside.
Alright, the building collapses, and you take another d6 of damage.
Why do I take damage?
Because you're next to a building!
I better take damage.
They fall into the sinkhole, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
So, is there any way to get out of this thing right now?
So we're down there with these magical people?
You now don't see the people.
Do we at least see each other?
You can see each other.
Okay.
Swear there was a person in here.
I just want to mumble.
You can hear them.
I'm
Roll
gonna like stand up, dusting myself off again. Just mumble to myself.
Kaiman!
Yeah, what do you want?
Run!
Not a problem. I take off.
Alright.
Alright.
Nate, how fast are you running?
Like brisk jog.
Just
Not
drop.
like a
Titus, you're not planning what I think you're planning, are you?
Yes, I am. Grabbing you by the collar and putting you on my back like a backpack and start climbing on that sinkhole as fast as possible.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or not, but you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Because there's no one there, right, besides us two?
I am going to use healing light from my pool of healing. I'm going to use a d6 and heal myself.
okay. Roll your d6.
Let's do this one. Actually, this one.
Well, he does that roll a strength check. Or an athletics check.
I will heal myself for, I'm pretty sure, a whopping 2. Let me just refresh.
22.
Okay. You both get out of the hole and you're in the rubble. You can see him, or actually roll a perception check.
Nice.
Would I need to as well with the disadvantage because I'm on his back? Or
I think you would get an advantage since you're like higher than me at that
It
point.
really depends on where. Are you like piggyback style or on top of his shoulders?
well, he said on top of his back or on top of his backpack. So if he's wearing his sack, I'm sitting on my butt sitting on it. I'm basically like hugging around his forehead.
Okay, so you're more like on his shoulders than on his back.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 6 total, so which is kind of fair.
Yeah, that's
since
fair. Okay, well, regular, you don't need disadvantage.
What am I rolling for again? Just perception?
I am safe from at least 1d6
It's a
of
5.
damage.
The 5.
I'm not doing too good tonight.
Okay, great. So, you don't see them. But the lava is coming towards you and you are free
So
to
the
walk the other way.
Opposite direction of the lava.
Okay, cool.
Titus, where's Kaiman?
I told him to run, and I'm assuming he's gonna be in a safe place, so we're running.
Bye.
Really quickly, I'm just gonna yell as loud as I can. Kaiman, run!
sure he's running.
Roll 3 more dex checks.
All of us, or just Kaiman?
Kaiman for now, and you guys will catch up. Well, it depends on whether or not he gets stopped and you roll another perception
You
check. to
hate
see him.
me.
Oh my god, I'm carrying you. I'm literally carrying you
So if
guys.
it's too low, do I bother with the other two?
No, you'll get trapped.
Alright, first one was a 3.
Oh yeah, you're trapped.
Cool.
Roll a d6. That's only 1. That's only 1. But you are trapped because it was so low. I'm not really hurt, but you are trapped. Alright, so you probably would have only gotten I'd say half of the way that we're intending to run. So go ahead and make one dex check and then make a perception check.
Okay, one dex check.
Yeah.
Also, like, as I'm running, I also like to use divine sense.
Okay.
So
I am cursing my ever-living heart out as I'm stuck under whatever I'm stuck under, by the way.
And you said, what was it for?
The first one is a dex check to make
15.
sure you avoid another
Oh,
falling
this is
potion.
what I'm doing. Goddamn motherfucking wood. If I were trapped under cheese, I could eat my way out.
Okay.
I got
All right.
15 next, so I am just
Yeah.
jumping across everything.
You're good. Dex check is saved. Now make a perception check, and you too.
Okay.
You don't make the dex check because he's carrying
Who would have ever thought that Dex was a
I
bad
have a
dump
0,
step?
but I am activating divine sense, by the way.
I guess that allows you to see fiends,
I am a fiend.
right?
Yes.
Not just evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, you can
It's
percep-
good, evil, and then specific.
Hey.
Hey!
What, before you do that, what's your roll for
Yeah.
perception?
17.
Okay, yeah, you see Kaiman, but you
You,
don't.
I would say they probably hear me before they see me.
Whatever. You know
Cursing
that
about
you
fucking
can
cheese.
determine where Kaiman is. He's underneath the building, about 1 or 2 buildings in front of
I'm
you.
gonna be like, Titus, grab his head. Titus, there's Kaiman!
I sensed him. Let's go.
Okay.
I sensed it.
Kaiman!
I have divine sense, and you're a fiend, so it's like, well, you're sticking out like a sore thumb right now.
Do you want to help him out of the rebel, or do you want to just wait for him to get out by himself?
I am going to help him out of the road.
All right, make a strength check.
What a bro.
Titus, be careful, you don't want to hurt Kaiman.
I have a 13, so
Okay.
not as much of a eat this time. But
No,
step
not
on
to eat, just to pull out of the rebel.
pull. Princess Carrie, let's go.
I'm gonna dust myself off again and just look at them. If this were made out of cheese, there'd be no issue.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So where you?
Kaiman, this isn't the time to argue about that. We need to go.
Princess Carrie.
You guys are at this point running towards what's like an observatory, like a lab on the highest part of this town. So you can see that ahead of you, and somebody is trapped under what looks like a coil right now.
So wait, am I running or am I being carried by Titus?
He's running with both of you.
Currently,
I'm gonna look up at Titus and be like, Titus, you remember what happened the last time we stopped for someone? Keep running. I would like to roll persuasion.
Okay.
And I would have to go against it with what?
17.
I guess just roll.
I think
either-
I think you would roll. I think you would just roll perception again.
I think just do an opposing charisma check.
Was it intimidation that he rolled, or what was it?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
So
Then yeah, you would just roll a counter charisma check to see if you were gonna beat it or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 4, so I'm not beating that.
Nope.
Remember what happened last time you stopped for someone?
Would you like to intervene at all?
Do we physically see this person?
You can see them. They are trapped underneath a coil.
So they're actually there.
Yeah, you can see them. They are a real person this time, trapped underneath a coil.
A coil of what?
You want to investigate? Do a walk up?
No.
Okay.
I am suspicious of strangers. I will activate divine sense again if they're within 60 feet.
They are a regular person.
Regular person.
Yep, you don't sense anything.
Cool.
Keep going, bud.
I have a literal devil in front of me and a little angel on my back.
There's also, for the record, right next to that person,
This is
a
surprisingly
canister
like
of
the
oil or
best
gas.
group ever.
For the record, to get through this part of it, you do not need to carry them. You just need to get them out. They're fully capable of getting out on their, like running on their own past this point. You just
Okay.
need to get them out.
So as we're running, I'm going to attempt to just straight up, just athletically boot like whatever's on them like away.
Oh, just like kick it.
This is like run, boot. All right, you're free. Go.
Okay.
Because they're still like this is like
Athletics.
No. It was a
Athletics
trap.
makes sense.
Well, I think what it'd be athletics to
What
see.
did the fucking devil on your shoulder tell you?
Um,
Just keep going.
yeah.
I'm carrying the
Okay.
devil.
Okay, so if you did not properly deal with said coil, it's actually a magic missile coil that you cannot avoid. It activates a magic imbued trap that will cast magic missile at you. The effect instead of, well, at all of you because you're in his arms.
But that person is now free, yeah?
They are free, so you did save them.
Good. I'll take it.
but you take 4 because you're in front. You take 3 and you take 3.
I'll use the other d6 of my healing light.
Alright, so you hear an eerily similar laugh, or similar voice to the one that you heard screaming behind that phantom sunken hole, and you turn around to look at the volcano and you see something floating above the volcano laughing at you. And then suddenly you see 3 different magma methods coming towards you.
Magma beverage?
Magma methods.
We ain't got time to fight them. We're still running.
They're running at you.
I would like to cast
How fast are they?
Expeditious Retreat.
Actually, question: what's the speed on magma methods?
Fuck, I remember, like 30.
30. So yeah,
Dash is 60.
regardless, they're still going to be the same distance as I am, like far back. Like, oh, you're not catching me.
Are you casting Expeditious? Because oh no, you didn't cast Unseen Serpent, so you can cast this. Because
Yeah, goodbye.
okay, well he's gone. What do you guys want to
He
do?
just disappears from my arm.
Well, no. He moves at an incredible pace. He can then, as a bonus action, basically take the dash action as just a single. Like he doesn't have to do it.
I can dash and still take an action if we end up in combat.
Yeah.
So
He's basically
you
just
used it on yourself, right?
Correct. I can't. Expeditious Retreat is a self only.
Okay. So you used that and you told me to just drop you effectively.
Goodbye.
Or you just hop out of my arms like, nope, I'm out.
Goodbye.
He's
We're
dashing.
keeping pace with
I'm
you, you know.
resistant, but only resistant.
Yeah.
You do know we're like keeping pace with you, right?
Yeah, he's dashing. You guys are all running at the same pace because this only helps him if he enter combat.
Well, but it lasts for 10 minutes, so goodbye.
Still running. Hey, what's up? Still running next to you.
Okay.
Kaiman, this may not be the safest idea.
Just reach my hand around, just pat you on the back. We got this.
I just want to look behind me for a second. Yeah, I feel like the safest idea is running right now.
It's just Oops just kind of turned around. It's like,
Ooh, I
you
can't.
know what I mean?
Wait a second. He's still carrying Oof, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I can't look behind me, so like,
Because
literally.
your movement speed's only about like 20, 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's on my back right now. It's like, oof, I can't see past your thighs. What's behind us?
Alright.
It's not good. Kaiman's still with us though.
I can see that.
Alright. Now I need both of you to make 2 more dex checks.
You hate me!
You're almost at the end. This is actually going much faster than I thought it would because I thought you guys were on fight shit.
I got an unnatural 1 for my first roll.
An unnatural one?
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and my modifier's a -2.
For
That
Dex?
is a reaction. I tend to just like,
Dex was my
swoop
dumb
them up.
stat.
That's-
Make
that's-
your dex check first.
Dex is 14.
14. Okay. Make a strength check with disadvantage to try and get him out.
Fair. That's actually crooked. 20.
Natural.
Clean, natural 20.
Alright.
So if you want me to add a strength to it, 25.
Nope, natural 20. Alright, you can pull him out and keep running.
Just pull him up and we'll just back to Princess Karen. Hey, what's up?
Well, since he's carrying me, I want to fucking shoot an Eldritch Blast back at the Magma Methods.
Roll initiative first.
Right.
Roll initiative?
Are we rolling initiative?
Fucking initiative?
Well, the option was if you couldn't pull him out, you guys were entering initiative anyway, but if you're going to start shooting at them, they got close enough to you while you were underneath the building. What did you roll, Matthew?
For initiative?
Yeah.
It's gonna be an 11.
Go on.
If that's the case, then do you want us to roll initiative as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
all your...
13.
Okay.
You can do this, I believe. That's a 13.
So 11, 13, 13?
Yeah. I have a +3 on my initiative.
I have a 0.
I'm assuming you're.
I have a -2. So I'd be exactly where you two are if I didn't have a negative.
Hey!
I believe you're gonna go first since you got the more natural 13.
Well, the method's got a 14.
Okay.
So they're going first. There's
Yeah.
3 of them?
There are 3 of them, and they are now within 10 feet of you, we'll say. They're 10 feet away from you behind you.
So
and
their entire move was just, or their entire turn was moving to us?
Yeah, because I'm being...
Was closing the distance and probably playing
They close the distance while you're shooting at them, basically, and now...
You two better not fucking kill them near me.
And now,
can't kill you.
Because you said you had the higher roll on the two of you with 13.
I have a 0 and he has a plus. Do you have a plus to yours?
Plus
So
3.
you have a
he has
13.
Yeah, so
natural
mine's just a
13.
straight 0.
Yes.
Okay, so you go first.
Okay.
But it's your turn in initiative order. You go last. So you might not get to cast Eldritch.
How many?
There are 3.
There are 3. So just another one, A, B, C.
Sure.
So which one's closest? Or are they in like a line?
They're pretty much in a line.
I'm literally just gonna aim for B right in the center.
Be right in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Or you
Would
cast
you
it.
like some dice? I can go grab Ostrich.
I'm gonna use my crossbow and see if I can hit them. Range is 80, so I roll with disadvantage. I'm assuming.
If they're right next to you.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
within 10
feet of
10
you.
feet, so
you're
yeah.
gonna roll with disadvantage.
I'll be right back.
7.
We have an
Don't
actual
hit.
team.
Okay.
All right. What do you want to do, Jason?
Run.
Just run.
This full dash,
And
full
you're
steam.
holding both of them.
Still carrying both of them.
All right. So now they are about 70 feet away from you.
Are there any unstable structures around them?
They're kind of floating a little high in the sky. Like if something was to collapse, you wouldn't be able to collapse it on all of them.
Damn.
But if you collapse on one of them, if it kills them, it might injure the other 2.
But it won't collapse on them.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're.
you won't.
I'm not bothering to do the Pythagorean theorem thing with that Matt did with the witches, just because I don't want to. They're 70 feet away from you for all intents and purposes, but they are up in the air because they're flying.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna make
assuming.
it fail just because of that.
No! That's how I cast Eldritch Blast!
Can I ask if you're like going around my
Eldritch-
arm is?
Yeah, would you mind demonstrating with how you're doing that around Jason really quick?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm like, he's carrying me, my back is up against his side. I'm basically looking around his arm and going,
I love it.
Anyone outside is thinking like, there's some poor guy blowing chunks in there, and everyone's laughing at him. What a bunch of assholes!
You must have a good night to be drinking.
Yeah, good fucking night to drink.
And which one are you trying to aim for?
none of them are particularly closer than the others?
No, they're in a straight line. Which one? So the one in the middle?
Yep. 9.
That does not hit.
Fuck! I had to
Plus 6!
I rolled a 3, okay?
Did you 2 hit?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
But we're far enough away.
All right. So it is the Mephit's turn, and they're going to dash towards you. So they are again 10 feet close.
Let's move us back.
Just move.
I'm just looking at Titus. Keep fucking running.
That's the plan. So I believe
It is again
Oof.
Oof's
Okay.
turn.
I'm going to Oof is just gonna kind of sit there and be like, okay, while still hanging on to Titus's head. Basically turn around and just be like, hear the bells, and cast Toll of the Dead towards Tigger. So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 13.
All right. They
Supposedly.
saved on the wisdom throw. They succeeded. They got a 15.
Okay, so it doesn't.
No, that doesn't do anything.
I hear bells. Still running.
Still running. All
Whee!
right. So they're back to 70 feet away from you. What are you gonna do, Kyman?
It's just so peaceful. It's so peaceful. And then just.
What is your roll?
Is that a 1?
Nope, you don't hit. All right.
Damn it!
They're back next to you.
I just hear the Benny Hill thing.
As things are still collapsing around you, can you make a dex check for me really quick?
Yeah, I can do that. 18.
Okay, you're good.
I'm running.
You don't care about anything else anymore. I don't care who needs to be saved. We're just running.
You're just like,
It's just like.
We're running.
Okay.
We're not stopping.
I wish I could cast Expeditious Retreat on other people.
Yeah.
You've been
For the record,
thunderstruck.
Magma Method's list of stats and everything does say that they fly 30 feet.
Fuckers.
So I looked and I was not wrong. Okay. All right. So it's your turn again.
Hear the bells.
Because they are now 10. All right. Roll it again. They succeeded again.
Okay. Guess what? It's your turn.
Okay, I will take it for Eldritch Slash. I do not want to hear that noise again.
It's a 1?
It's a 13.
Okay.
It hits!
It does hit.
Nice.
But it was close. Alright, roll your damage. You're still targeting B, right?
Yeah, fuck Tigger. 5.
5? Alright. On, they're catching back up. Tucker?
You mean Oof?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I can understand not using my name, but Oof and Titus?
Tight ass.
Titus?
Are you doing your roll again?
Did Tigger take damage?
He did take damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, hear the bells, and I'm gonna cast it back at Tigger again.
Yeah, Tigger took 5 damage.
He did succeeded again.
Okay.
And lava's still, well, lava's far, far back at this point.
It's still reaching you. We're like a mile away. What the fuck?
We're running for.
We're going uphill.
It's like 300 feet
Like
over.
up the
That's
hill,
what
and it's
I-
like slowly gaining on you up the hill.
For the record, you guys started like up here. You ran uphill a little bit, and it takes you kind of like on a big circle-y, windy down road to the dock. So once you're eventually there, which you're like over here still, you're like running uphill and down. Once you're there, you'll be at a boat dock to cross the river. So you're kind of going. You went in the opposite direction of the river at first, but you're looping around to be at the river to get into the water to be safe.
Yeah. We're literally doing Benny in the Hills right now.
You're what?
We're literally doing Benny in the Hills.
Murmur, change, beckons, and casts thaumaturgy to create ominous whispers that surround the magma methods.
Okay.
Why did nothing leave your hand? Why did you go blah again? We're running. It's like, what are you doing?
Trying to frighten the lava birds.
We have lava birds?
Keep running!
Just keep going.
Don't you dare look around!
Alright, we'll just roll a charisma check and see what they. It's the one time I rolled
Of
shit.
course, a fucking course, a fucking course.
I got a 4, so I guess we'll just go ahead and do their regular movement of 30 instead for their turn following up. They're still gonna follow you, but they're not going to dash after you.
Now we can kill them with fewer consequences.
I don't know what you're trying to kill. I'm still running.
Keep running!
Titus.
Keep
Alright.
shooting.
Alright, so they've made their move, they've run their distance. What are you doing?
Again, hear the bell.
Okay, roll that damage.
That's a
1d8.
D12, right? It's just a straight 8.
8? Alright.
That's better.
Nice.
We're getting progress.
You're still running?
This will be a quick question to Horny.
Eat? What can I do for you?
Kyman, what's your range on spells?
Oh, really? Depends on the spell.
Don't make me drop you. I swear I'll drop you.
I can at 120 feet.
We're running to 460 then. Whee! Just
Alright.
So we're now 100 feet away?
Still carrying everybody, right?
yes, all the
Alright, make 2 more dex checks.
Don't fail us now.
You do know what's gonna
You want a
happen.
different D20?
20!
You're good, you don't even need to make the second one.
Just finesse every single obstacle. This
Alright.
Your focus is on running, and running.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what are you doing? Okay. Oh, which one?
Fuck Tigger.
Alright.
Still digging.
23.
Alright, roll
Oh.
damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to keep a D10 out. Yeah, this is work.
Of course it does.
1.
The Eldritch Blast kind of like hit its wing and it was like, fuck you, guy. So now they are no longer intimidated by you because they're like, fuck you for shooting at us because you're the same person that was intimidating them before.
At least I gained us some ground.
I think it's their turn now, so they're back to 40 feet.
Oh, shooting right. He was honest.
Yeah, so they're 40 feet away now. Right? Cool. Cool.
I'm not gonna keep moving back and forth.
I'm just making sure.
That 15.
Oof, kind of feeling emboldened, is gonna say, hear the bells one last time against Tigger.
Alright. They failed.
Awesome. So that's a
D12.
D12. It's a 2.
Alright, they're still alive.
You're still dealing damage.
Still doing damage. Alright, what you doing?
Running and saying, keep firing, ladies.
Alright, so they're now 90 feet away again, right?
100. Yes. The 40 difference, and then 40
Because they were 10 feet away when they were moving the full dash, but then they
Yeah.
only took 30, so that put them 40 feet away, and we moved 60.
Gotcha,
so
gotcha. It was 100. Okay,
I'm just
perfect.
keeping
So
on that
they're-
40 because that's what's gonna
Yeah,
be.
yeah. So now they're at 100. Make your dex check.
1,
Yeah, just one. I had forgot to have
22. Wait, no, 20.
Perfect, yeah.
30, 20.
Perfect. Alright, you're good. Moving next to these burning buildings.
I used my one spell slot, so I'm down to cantrips.
Do a spell and change
And
your one spell.
slot- No, his one spell was the dash that he got to do
The
for.
expeditious retreat, which is still in effect.
Yeah, if you can manage to duck and roll.
Do you want me to let you go?
No! Because my dex is a -2!
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you to run
Yeah,
by
the
yourself.
more
at this
people
point.
running, the more people making dex checks.
We'll just leave that in your capable hands.
So Tigger is at 7 health? 6, okay. No.
I thought he was at 9.
He
Because
was at 9 and then you just did
2 points
Well,
of
no,
damage.
because he did 1.
Oh, right.
This thing, and
Oh,
then-
that's right, yeah. So 8, so 7, 6, okay.
Are you blowing at them?
Meh.
I missed the opportunity to do my fuck music when the magic missiles went off you guys.
What are the odds that if I distract them by making human noises in one of the collapsing buildings, they'll want to target that instead?
Well, you've shot at them a few times, so I don't think that human noises are going to distract them.
There's a pissed.
Yeah, they're like angry.
Alright.
Also, they've got some. Alright, roll the
Fuck,
hit.
Tigger.
Roll the hit.
9.
It's
Keep
moved.
running.
They're 60 feet towards you guys, so they're 40 feet close to you, and it is Tucker's turn.
You know what? That's just a straight D. It's just the same thing. Just
Roll the dice.
shoulder and just so
Ding dong.
Hear the
hear the
bells.
bells.
Hear the bells.
I feel like as we're running, I'm just gonna keep coughing whatever you guys say at this point. It's like, hear the bells. Yeah. Hear the
It's a
bells.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, they succeeded.
Okay.
What are you doing, Titan?
Still running.
So running, right, make your dex.
I got 18.
You guys 18 dex check, he's still running, so you guys are back to 100 feet away from them. And it is now Mr. Buzz's turn. Roll the
That's gonna be a 24.
Alright, then hit. What do you do? Everyone say what you do.
2. It's an improvement.
It's an improvement.
Listen.
Listen! Bells, and they don't care that they're chiming.
Fuck.
And I'm a running.
You're running.
18.
Alright, roll damage.
2.
Alright.
It's got 2 HP left.
It does. 2 full HP ones though.
Comes up to 40 feet again. Alright.
Yeah, it's up to 40. We're cycling through.
Let's keep
Fuck
going.
it. I'm using my fucking crossbow. Damn it. That's a 16.
Still
You hit him. Roll damage. 4.
4 total.
Alright.
Tigger's dead.
Fuck that bitch.
Get rid of that fucker. Whoa. There's Tigger.
Alright, yeah, he explodes in magma.
So, Oof is gonna be like, Diamond, I got it!
You got one?
I got him! Woo!
Still
Next!
Next one, keep shooting.
I'm just gonna say. Next!
Alright, do you roll your next check?
11. I'm getting really close to the spelling now, aren't I?
The 15 was the check. You've been above 15 every other time.
Ah!
It was getting more and more difficult. The original checks were like 10, but the more you're running, the more it's becoming harder. Especially because you've been running for a very long time
While carrying 2.
while carrying 2 people.
You know what I still have? Expedition. Shit.
So you,
Lose 30 feet.
Yeah, you don't get to dash. You basically get a building kind of like knocked down in front of you. Still make it around. It wasn't that big of a fail. You're stopped. You're still running, but you do. Also, you get to go 40 feet.
40 feet?
40
Okay.
feet instead of 30. So you went 40 instead of 60. So they're now 80 feet behind you, right?
Yes, that's right.
You can cast your. Go at them if you'd like. Alright, roll the hit. Anyway, roll.
That?
Yeah.
11.
It hits.
It hits. 5.
Alright. And you're targeting which one? To C.
Blow that piece of junk out of the sky!
And it was 5?
Yep.
So 17 HP left.
Alright. Alright, so they're going to move towards you. They are now
20 feet.
20 feet away from you.
Okay.
Assholes.
I'm gonna use my crossbow to try to see if I can hit him.
Roll with disadvantage.
I would 2 plus 2, so 4.
What's my check this time?
It's a 15 still.
Still 15? It's a 12.
12. Okay.
Total?
Again, still.
Yes, 12 total.
I'm
sorry, I'm not fucking Superman or the Flash right now.
Yeah, I mean, I expected you to
Get a
feel
little
this.
tired there, bud.
So now you're just moving. You're
Oh,
moving.
shouldn't feel bad about that, but
So it's another 40 instead
you've
of
got
60?
to focus on running.
Yeah. You get to.
Can you hit them?
I've been hitting them, okay?
You hit them like twice.
You go fuck yourself, okay?
Yeah. So yeah, you get to move your 40 feet as your dash action instead of your
Get out of there.
instead of your full 60. Okay, roll the hit. Yeah, you don't hit. All right. And now it's their turn, and they're gonna move their 60 feet. So they'll actually move 55 feet basically. They'll be right next to you. Because they're not gonna be on top of you. The 60 feet will be on top of you.
Yeah.
All right. And so now it's your turn to hit.
That's the situation we're in right now, guys. I want you to look at this. I can't keep carrying you guys like this. I feel burning.
It's getting hot in here.
So take off all your clothes.
Once again, I'm just gonna go, listen to the bells.
Can I take off my shirt and throw it at one of them as a bonus action?
No, it would be an action. Because you'd have to get your shirt off while he's holding you.
Please
Can
don't. I might
Take
drop
my
it.
shirt off and throw it at the magma method?
I might
Next
drop
turn.
it.
Okay.
You have to roll a dex check.
Alright. Earth.
Okay. Make it succeed. They don't succeed.
Okay. Oh, he's already been hit. Right.
Yes, he has.
Okay, so
you roll
I.
D12.
Can I put it away again? I'm not touching those.
9.
I'm worried. Alright, let's do it. 7.
Alright.
Alright.
So 10 HP left.
10 HP. And you're running. Make a dex check.
What else can I do?
Oh, wait, don't I have a bonus action I can do?
I got an 8.
Okay. You get to move 30 feet this time.
Great. So they're gonna hit. So they're gonna start attacking.
They're going to start attacking. So you guys are now 30 feet basically away from them. Because you only ran 30 feet.
5, 10,
35 feet
15,
because they were
20,
attacking me.
25, 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Well, I don't want to throw my shirt when we're that far away from
Okay, what are you doing?
I want to blame this on him. He's trying to struggle as I'm trying to run. And it's like, what are you
Wait,
doing?
wait, so here's my question. If you were to hop off and you have your thingy with you so you can still run, right? If that was the case, would his dex check go down then because he's only carrying me and not both of us?
But his dex is.
Yeah, he's like that.
God.
My dex is a -2.
So we're going downhill, so if you fuck up, you're just gonna go rolling.
We're going
take-
downhill?
Gradually, but not really.
I mean, it's enough of an incline. If you just go rolling fast enough, grab your knees, kiss your ass goodbye, and just hang on tight.
Anyway, yeah, I'll say that I would lower the check if he did end up running on his own, but you would have to worry about, like, I don't know if it would be lowered enough to make it exciting.
Tight ass? Let go of me.
Excuse me?
Let go.
Kaiman, Titus!
I
Make a dex check. Make a
I
dex check.
no, as I'm telling him to let go, I am going to cast Mage Hand. And my only purpose with this cantrip, I want the Mage Hand to try its best to hold me upright.
So,
Mage Hand, you can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door, a container, store, or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. So you can use the object to manipulate, or you can use the hand to manipulate an object. The hand's only purpose is to try and keep me upright as I run.
would that be an advantage then? Even if.
Yeah, make a dex with advantage.
10, 11. And I would like to run not like straight forward like they're doing. I would like to run because he was carrying out whichever like side he lets me down to. I want to run in that direction, not directly down the center of the street.
But like to the side and then down the center, down the street.
Yeah,
Down a
away
side
from their
street.
direct path.
How wide is
Alright.
the street?
It's a-
Alright, we'll do 30 feet.
30 feet wide street.
Yeah. I just googled how wide is the street.
Is he
20
running
feet.
down the center of the street?
I would say so.
Which side did he let me down on?
Or like
So I'm gonna
this
run
upper
off
half.
to the right side of the street and continue forward.
Alright, your
Next to
your dex was low enough that you don't get to use your dash for this one, even though it's still in effect. You just need to break it to 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm 30 feet down the street.
Should we just
Effectively,
stand and fight
5,
them?
10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh yeah,
30.
the way I cast it? Foam fingers.
Okay. So they're now right next to you guys, and they're going to attack you with their claws.
Okay.
Which pull it up.
I have AC of 18.
Chin, paw, and head. AC of 18. Alright, so A is attacking you. It doesn't hit. And then it's going to attack Oof. And it does hit Oof.
Oof.
But it's just 1d4 plus 1. Which is cute. So 4 damage. Alright, so yeah, they're now within your 5-foot range. You've taken 4 damage, and he's 30 feet in front of you. What are you gonna do, Tucker?
Under the burning buildings.
I'm just gonna cast Toll of the Dead at.
I cast it at him because he hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah.
He succeeds.
Okay.
Oh, he's right at my ass. And I'm not gonna be able.
You can try and dash. Your tech did get lower since he's not on your.
Dumbo is now 1 with the death die.
Makes sense.
Should I attack him? Or should I just come on?
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
The problem is if you attack and you succeed, depending on which one you hit, we may be covered in magma here very quickly.
Yeah, that might hurt. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one with fire resistance.
I don't want to hear that from you right
By
now.
the way, Oof has
He's left us.
3 hit points left.
Alright, full dash.
Run, tight ass, run!
Full steam. Just run right past you.
Well, roll your dex check.
Well, you dex check.
Tempting to run. I have a 16.
Perfect. You're good.
So 3. Yeah.
In front of them.
We fucking just bolted past you, just like
Bye.
bye, Kevin!
I feel so lightened.
Yeah.
British!
Okay. What do you want to do? Here.
Running, and
Dashing?
Yep.
HP do you? Oh, do you have any healing spells on you?
I do.
Okay, heal yourself, please.
It's my last one though.
Well, yeah, but you've got what, 3 HP?
Yeah.
I think you should heal yourself because you've got.
I got 10.
I have 8. So I think you should heal yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna use Cure Wounds and then just touch and 1d+3. So
They're close to you again, right? Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
This is after the 60 feet of ground.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because you guys dashed. Never mind. Forgot. Never mind. Forget. What'd you hit me so far?
2 + 3, so 5.
5. Perfect.
And your max HP was 10? So you're at 8 now. Same as me. Okay, so I'm actually going to attack. I'm actually going to attack the chipmunk. Fuck that chipmunk!
Okay.
It has 10 HP left, right?
It does.
Okay, yeah. I will swing. So, since she's sitting on my shoulder right now and the magnum's like yay high, when it explodes, she doesn't have to get hit by it, right? Since
You
I'm-
have to make a dex saving
I
throw,
do.
and that will determine who gets hit by what.
So if I succeed,
If it's low enough, both of you hit. If
Yeah.
it's just minimum enough, only you get hit. If it's high enough, neither of you get hit.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to dive out of the way, basically.
Cool.
Yeah, you dive out of the way, and it really depends on what happens.
so yeah, attacking
Pizza?
chipmunk. 17.
Okay, you hit.
1d8 + 5.
Perfect.
6 total.
6 total.
Yeah.
All right. Then it has 4 HP left.
And then running.
So they're right 30 feet ahead. All right, what are you doing, Matt?
Living his best life.
I will move 30 feet.
Roll the hit. Chipmunk, right?
Uh-huh.
Roll the hit.
Fuck that chipmunk. Nat 20, so 26.
All right. Roll your damage.
That's a crit.
You do get crit damage on a thing that has 4 HP.
Fucking one.
You roll 1, that's 2 damage to it, you still didn't kill it.
It takes 12 damage.
All right.
Nice.
Good thing you guys ran because it explodes in a fiery magma pile. All right, you just have the 1.
Cool.
Fuck that mouse.
All right. So it is
Literally.
going to,
Fuck that.
because you guys only moved 30 feet, so it's still got an action at this point.
Yeah.
Maxine's. Who is this?
Kinda.
He's
Okay.
Typhon.
So you would
Tiefling.
be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm
He's
6.
30 feet past them.
Yeah, you're 30 feet in front of them.
One over because I'm on the side of the road.
All right. So they get their action. They're going to swipe at you with their claws and rolling to hit.
And me, right?
This reminds me of one of those old
Yeah,
black and white
right.
films where they're like chasing each other.
16 + 4.
It's a +3, so it's 19.
And Dumbo
And, yeah,
are just
that
was-
ominously in the distance.
So it does hit, and it hits
It's
you
just like-
for.
Like, and then the axe is like flying. It's like,
Oh, it's 2d4.
What now?
It's 2d4. It's 1d4 slashing damage plus 1d4 fire damage. But I'm just gonna not worry about that from before because I don't want to kill Oof. But now it is 8 damage.
I will use
9 damage.
Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 + 3.
All right, roll your d12.
Reduce all of it.
Please.
Do it.
4 + 3, 7, so I'm only
You
taking
take
2.
2 damage. Perfect. All right.
Nice.
So it is.
okay, and so
Also, pause. You guys are seeing the boat dock at this point. You can see where everybody's trying to get onto the boats. You are within 60 feet of it at this point.
It's best that we kill this guy before it gets to us.
so how much damage has been done to the mouse?
None. He's
None.
still full HP.
And he's right on top of us, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, you're not gonna kill it in one hit.
No.
Even if you crit.
Yeah. I don't need more spell slots too. Fuck. I'm just gonna do. At least with that, I have a greater chance. I'm just gonna do hear the bells and see if I can hit it,
Okay.
even if that close.
He doesn't succeed. So
Nice.
roll your d8.
Crystal D8.
3 total.
3 total. All right.
As we're like 60 feet away from the docks, it's like, well, at this point we have to stay and fight.
I mean, you can try and get on the boat if you want to, but
At this point, yeah, we're just going to go full steam and run away.
just run away. All right.
Do I need to make my
Yes.
check?
Make one more dex check. Just one though.
10?
Yep.
11.
11. All right.
Fucking scratching the surface of that one there, bud.
Yep. All right. So you're basically at the boat dock at this point, but you still have to do things to get onto the boat. You're like within like so now you're at the boat dock, but you would have to move like 30 feet to get onto the boat dock. And there's more dex checks and all that stuff on the way. But first we will resolve Matthew's turn.
I am going to run up to Tidas.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I am going to look up at Tidas with my best puppy eyes and ask, would you mind picking me up once more?
He would need his action for that.
Would you like to hop into my arms?
Would you like to mount me, sir?
And if you do that, you need to make an acrobatics check.
Extend them, and I will join you gracefully. I hope.
Can't compensate for that.
You can extend your arms to the best of your ability. Depending on what he rolls, you might need to write a strength check.
One up to 4.
Okay.
I am next to them at the riverside.
Make a dex check.
14.
Alright, you don't fall over from the weight of him just leaping into you.
The whole time, Titus kind of, they're getting closer.
It's one of those.
Getting closer.
I came up to you. I went like this, and I went.
You absolutely fall on your face though, and you take a d4 of damage.
Just like grabbing and just dropping for a second, go back up.
Okay.
Because you fall flat on your face.
I walked up. I made myself into a pencil, and then I just like.
And he does not fall down from, he avoids falling down from you, but you do fall on your face. You don't have him in your arms. He's on the ground.
The dice have betrayed me tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say they move their full 60, but they don't get to have an action, so now it is Tucker's turn.
The fucking methods don't have to make a dex check.
They're flying!
So?
They don't have to trip over any fallen buildings!
Hear the bells.
Alright.
It's taken damage before.
It fails.
Awesome.
1d12.
1d12. That's a fucking 10, boys.
Hell yeah, brother!
Alright. So it's at 9 HP. What do you want to do?
Can't attack it because I can't attack it.
You have your arms free.
And
you're prone.
You're prone. Bend down, pick you up, go 30.
Alright. So you are, say that like this is the edge of the boat. You're basically walking up the boat ramp at this
I would
point,
like
and
to
you're on
reach
the
up,
boat.
caress his chin, and say, "Oh, tight ass."
Don't make me drop you.
Just throw him into the bag.
Just, as soon as I go on the bridge, just no. You can swim.
Okay. In this campaign, we know each other. We're friends. You gotta be used to this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Don't make me drop you.
Right. You're among people trying to scramble aboard, though. The dock is not super secure because this last boat leaving, your last boat out of town, and it is the shitty dock. Make one more dex check.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How could this happen to me?
10.
You stumble and fall into the boat.
How many civilians are around us?
You are on an entire boat with civilians. Everybody's fleeing the city.
Kaiman, I don't like that look you're giving it. We have another problem to deal with behind us.
Alright.
I already sold my soul to my patron. What's a couple of bodies?
Okay, hold on. It's the Method's turn, I think, right?
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Alright, so the Method, as its last action, we are coming to the close of this story, is going to swoop towards you because you have everybody, and going to attempt to claw at you from while swooping at you and then swoop back towards its friend.
Friend.
It's got a nat 20. So it is going to do a crit to D4.
Oh!
I'm gonna re-roll these.
No, you're good. You're good.
They
Do you have like 8 health?
It's 2d4s.
You're good.
2d4 is crit.
You're good.
So 4d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about
It's
it.
pretty much 4d4.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, that's 12 damage total.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Because he rolled 5 plus 2.
And My hands are always so busy. I can't even
Yeah.
heal myself.
So
I'm going to. So we're gonna collapse.
you are going to collapse. He's going to fall.
I'm gonna look at Oof because I'm assuming I'm underneath Tight-Ass, and Oof is on top of him. I'm gonna look at Oof and be like, "Well, this is your area of expertise."
Literally just stumble and just like
Yes.
drop you in front of me and just like face down on the boat now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at. This is Oof's territory. I kill and maim.
Okay, so to conclude, at this exact moment, he swoops away, and you're out of combat now. You're on the ground. He is now kind of resting near him, almost like a parrot, like on his shoulder. Not touching him though. He's not catching him on fire. That's what you're wondering.
Thinks he's such a fucking badass.
So you hear a loud cackle and be like, "The city is mine."
I would like to cast Thaumaturgy, change beckons, and I would like to cackle back.
Okay.
Please don't.
With the at the volume of rumble of,
There's people around you.
Matthew, he is 700 feet away from you.
I would like to cackle as loud as possible with Thaumaturgy.
Okay, he doesn't hear you.
Fuck that bitch.
Let me know when it's my turn again.
You guys are on the boat. The boat is going to start to sail away. You're making death saving throws, but you are out safely.
Well, no, he's making
Wait.
death saving throws.
He's making
That's
death saving throws. You can do what you like
I don't look at Oof.
because you are before initiative order.
The giant.
Titus.
If I didn't know you, I would literally call you.
So
I'm telling him to help you.
her.
I'm telling her to help you.
So Oof is gonna be like, Titus,
I can't hear you. Why are you saying my name?
because
It's part of it. It's part of her process.
she's gonna kneel down next to you and just be like, and quickly lean down and just give you a kiss on the forehead, to use cantrip spare the dying.
Please tell me what it does.
Touch a living
you touch a
creature that
living-
has 0 hit points and you become stable. You do not need to make that saving throws.
Cool. So I'm just at
Holy
1 HP
shit.
and knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm out for
There's a
that 4
story
hours.
there.
4 hours.
I'm full 4 hour knocked out.
All right.
That's fine.
Considering
He's not
like-
dead.
Considering what happened to me, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sold.
All right. So you guys are successfully fleeing the city. Nothing is targeting you at the moment, and this is where we can end it. There are technically a showdown that could happen between you and the big bad, but for right now, you are safe.
I'd like to
So
say.
are most of the people on the island.
I'd like to say as the ending of it, it's going to be very stereotypical, where like Oof has kind of like lifted you up onto her lap, and it's just like Oof is just like there.